much for motorcycles. Okay. We're rolling. It's so cold. My heater turned off last night, apparently. Sometimes it does that. Every now and then, the fuel line from the fuel tank to the heater is not as well insulated.
63.1 miles ahead, take exit 25 to Washington 18 West.
As the fuel tanks, I think. And so I think we got a little bit of fuel gelling in that line. Even though I've got anti-gel in the fuel. I guess just bad luck on the heater. So it got really cold in here last night. I was fine under the covers because I've got like super thermal blankets on my bunk because I've dealt with this problem before. And I've also got a heated blanket underneath my fitted sheet on my bunk. So I was perfectly fine. But it got a little bit chilly in the rest of the truck. So, yeah. Managed to get the heater on for a few minutes this morning to warm it up in the cab enough for me to get dressed, and then just like run up to the front seat and turn the engine on to get the actual like main heater going. It's still really cold in here, but it's getting better, so. Chilly! We are rolling. We've got 94 miles to our first delivery. It is 5 minutes after 5. We are due there at 7. So we're cutting it kind of close.
0.5 miles to 2204 70th Avenue East on the right.
Alright, this is steep. This is super steep. Welcome to Fife.
0.3 miles to 2204 70th Avenue East on the right.
Yep, thank you. Alright, so our destination somewhere in front of us to the right. There to switch to on duty. Did not have time to send my arrived at message. We've still got 5 minutes before we're late.
Approaching 2204 70th Avenue East on the right.
Alright, there's the exit, so we need the next one's the entrance. Okay. Boy, they're under construction, aren't they? How on earth do they expect? Holy cow. escaped my first customer of the day. Well, we've got to get our butts over to another one. Ooh, this is a sharp exit.
0.2 miles ahead, keep right. Ahead, merge left on Washington 167 North.
I'm not sure I like that series of merges there. It's not great. You got to go from 60 to 25 in like a block with merging traffic. Yeah. Come on, Maxwell. You can do it. Alright, we're up. Let's move left.
Miles ahead, take ramp and then turn left on Southwest 43rd Street.
Okay. Are you still gaining on me or do I need to slow down? You're still gaining on me, okay. Maxwell. None of this windiness. Thank you. The intermodal very kindly moved over to let me merge. Yeah. This is moving nicely today. I'm actually pretty impressed. So I've already reserved our parking spot for the night at the Pilot in Ferndale, Washington. That's will give you kind of a clue to where we're going next. We've got one more unload today, and we've got another unload tomorrow morning. I shouldn't have said this was moving nicely. It's all starting to slow down now. And we've got another unload tomorrow morning up in Blaine, Washington. Blaine, Washington is a suburb of Vancouver, Canada. Blaine is literally the town on the border. As far north as you can go on Interstate 5 without ending up in Canada. So that's going to be cool. We'll be there tomorrow. We've got a nice mid-morning appointment there. So yeah, I went ahead. There's a Pilot up there, but it's only got like 12 parking spots. The Pilot has 12 parking spots. Then in the same parking lot is a Super 8 hotel that has another 8 parking spots. But the Super 8 charges $15 for their spots, and the Pilot has 3 of their 12 are reserve spots. So more than half the parking spots you have to pay for there. So I just assume we're going to need to pay for one. So I went ahead and reserved one so that we don't even have to worry about it getting filled up before we get there. We have a parking spot reserved. Though I understand it's a tricky parking lot, so that'll be fun. That could be fun. Not a Pilot I've ever been to before. I've never been north of Seattle on I-5, so this will be entirely new territory for me. Now, I just need you all to stop for like a minute. That works. Sweet. There's my gap right there. Grind those gears. Alright, so not much parking here. You are allowed to park on the street if you can find room, but again, there's not much. There's only like room for 3 trucks, and one of them is blocked by a trailer. intended for 53 footers. I couldn't get past you anyway, buddy. Driving around. Eventually, I'm sure we'll see a sign. Ah, this looks right. Do what FedEx did, park right here and go inside. Welcome back, folks. We are on Interstate 5, north of Seattle. Not entirely sure the exact name of this. This is Bellingham. Bellingham is coming up here on Interstate 5 is where we are right now. So we've got a delivery tomorrow morning up in Blaine, Washington, right at the Canadian border, and that means tonight we're going to be parking near. We're going to be parking at the Pilot in Ferndale. I already paid for the spot. We're good to go. We'll be just parking there for the evening. So I will see you guys actually tomorrow when we depart the Pilot and go off to our unloading adventure there. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Ellie O'Dare, AstroAngel17 on Twitch, Xbox Live, and Steam. Drop in, say hi. Let me know if you enjoyed the videos by clicking like or subscribe. And of course, you can always say hi on Twitter. I'm on Twitter all the time, at Ellie O'Dare. No apostrophe on the Twitter username. Though you can search with the apostrophe, and that will still bring me up, because I'm like literally the only O'Dare on the entirety of Twitter. Getting order info on the signs now. That's awesome. This is a lovely drive, by the way. This has been really nice so far. Though that mountain back there was on fire. Not a big fire, but on fire. I don't know if that's being done on purpose to clear out deadwood or what. But definite fire back there. That's alright. We are Bellingham. Bellingham is where we are. I know I already did the outro, but I'm just kind of going to keep recording for a little bit longer because we can. And because I'm not going to record pulling into the parking spot at the end of my night, because I'm going to be out of battery power by the time I finish this bit. Why did you get in front of me just to slow down? Okay, you're speeding up. That's cool. Bye! Thank you for triggering my collision mitigation system. Much appreciated, silver SUV. I don't know what that was about, but they just decided to do 57 for a minute there. Oh, I think they're deciding to do it again. 59, 58. Okay, he's going back up now. Just that SUV slowed down more for that hill than my truck did. Come on. Speed limit for the entirety of Washington for semi-trucks is 60 miles per hour. So as long as he's doing more than 60, he's faster than me. So